Wow, have I got a haul for you. I went garage sailing. Are you ready to see what I got? Let's get started. This haul amazed me when I got it all together. This was all in one day, but not only that, I also went to Hartville Thrift and got a ton of stuff that very same day. So there's stuff everywhere, and some of the stuff is practical, some is to sell, some is for people I think might like. What else? And something for my grandkids. So let's dive in. I found another bingo game. This one was also $1. I think that's usually what I pay for them. And what I'm interested in is the bingo cards inside. And these are a good color for decor. They're the blue and white. All of these are the same. Some of them are turned around, but you get the idea. So those will be for sale in my booth. And as always, if you see anything that you like and you don't want to come down to my booth or you can't, just let me know. I'll put my email up across the bottom here, or you can email me, or you can find me on Instagram. Just send me a message there. I always put my Instagram in my description box. I also found this. Ooh, pretty gruesome, huh? This was $2. I do have a subscriber that likes to buy gruesome masks, so I'll get in touch with her, or she can let me know if she's interested. And I found this adorable mug. This is so cute. And actually, I think you could use it for a planter too if you wanted, even though it has a handle on. That would be cute. But it was 50 cents. And it says on the bottom, it says Disney, made in China, and it was originally $12. So I thought that was a good deal. And Disney usually does well in my booth. And specifically, that mug sold before. I did find some Holly Hobby. This says, love is the little things you do. It's a mostly burnt candle. I think I paid 50 cents for that. Let's see if there's a year on there. I don't see, but it is made in Japan. So that will go in my collection. And do you remember a while back, I went to a garage sale and I found two of these little houses. I found another one. I think the lid comes off, or the roof. Yeah, and I don't think I knew that at the time of my last video, but look inside. It's a little trinket box. So I'm very careful with that because it's very delicate, but that will be for sale. I just had a thought this would make kind of a cool haunted house because of the purple and black. What do you think? Or not, Victorian as well. Okay. I did find a boatload of Avon at the same garage sale, and it was all waterlogged from the rain. And I asked how much, and they said 50 cents each. So look at this one. It says Avon Easter something dew bubble bath for children, but I love the egg. It looks like possibly you got to put your stickers on it. I can't tell for sure. Couple of them are washed out, but if I sit it with this in the front, that will be going in my Easter decor. I couldn't pass it up. All right, that was 50 cents. And then I got these. These are so cute. They're called marine binoculars. Marine binoculars decanter. I did get all of the perfume out, but it still smells a little bit. But those will be going for sale in my booth. I thought that was a cute novelty item. What do you think? I also got this. Isn't that fun? Let's see what it says on the bottom. Avon Colt Revolver 1851 Deep Woods Aftershave. It comes apart right here. And then there's the decanter. And I also got rid of that if there was any. I think there was. There's one more Avon I got. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I had to show you at the end on location. It's over there. I already put it in my summer decor. Let's look at a few free items I got. I was excited about that. I found these little binoculars. They say 3 times 18 for the power. So I'm just going to stick those in my booth, probably for some kids. I did look through them. Whoops, wrong way. And they do not magnify a whole lot, but they're fun. This is another free item I got. I was pretty excited about this. It's a revolving musical cake plate. Have you ever seen one of these? Okay, let's take a look at it. Here's what the top looks like. And then there's a little pin on the side. You have to pull it out, and then you just wind it up like that. And then you can just press the pin in when you're done. So I just think that is darling. It's got clowns on, so clown alert. But that will be for sale in my booth without a cake. You have to provide your own birthday cake. All right, let's see what this is. I saw this, it was marked $2. You might remember that I said my grandsons loved the Would You Rather deal or game, and I got a little card game, but then I saw this, and this was marked $2, and the lady said, I just want to get rid of stuff, so make me an offer. So I said, I'm not sure if my grandkids would like this. I think they would. Maybe they're over it already. But I said, would you take $1? And she said, sure. So inside is just cards, I believe. It says difficult choices, deranged dilemmas. Justin and Dave's awesome Would You Rather game. Oh, it's for ages 12 and up. Okay, and it is full of these cards. So I'll give you an example of one if you've never heard of it. Would you rather have pork chops for earlobes or magic 8 balls for elbows? And then the next one, I guess there's 3 on each card, and you get to pick which one you want to have everybody say. Would you rather your belly button double as an electrical outlet or be able to swap your face at will with anyone else's? And then there's another one here. Would you rather have a popular soft drink named after you or a font named after you? So they're just fun. It causes a lot of giggles, and you get to hear a little bit of your grandkids' personality. So I'm looking forward to that, to playing that with them. All right, let's see. Next, I got this for my daughter. My daughter, Jenna, she was on a video a couple times ago. If you didn't see that, I'll pop it up in the cards. But she collects llamas. This is a wonderful book. It was marked $14.99. And I'll just show you inside a little bit so you can see. And I got this for $0.25. Doesn't even look like it was ever used. There's no problems with it at all. So I was excited to find that. I checked with her. She doesn't have it. This is something practical. So in my booth, when I mark things down or have a sale on them, my friend Melody from Pennsylvania, she said, you should get those little cutouts at the Dollar Tree so you can bring attention to a sale. So I found these for $0.25 at a garage sale. They're kind of big, but depending on the item, I might use it that big, or I thought I could cut it down a little bit if I wanted to have a smaller star. So those are cool, and that will be useful. Also useful, I got a couple batches of Sharpies. I love using Sharpies to write notes. So there's 3. There was 3 here, and I think there was a couple I didn't want, and these were $1, and then these were $1 for 4 of them. So I always look for Sharpies. A lot cheaper than buying them at the store. Look at this cutie pie. I think this is so darling. On the bottom, there's a sticker for $12. It says Hosley Solid Brass. I believe it says India. Yes, it does. And I've never seen anything quite like this. I love the scalloped edge, and look at the detailing on the handle. It's like a braided handle. Isn't that cute? I got that for $1. That will be for sale in my booth. Then I've been picking these up a lot lately. I think I better hold off a little bit or I'm going to have too many. But I got these for $1. Then they are suction hook cups for on the back of my booth by the ramp is what I call it. It's got a glass back and I can hang things on the glass and make some more space back there. This next item, I didn't realize something until I got it home. It's a little glass dog, but then there's a hole right through his head, straight on through. It's on purpose. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Can you see it? Maybe I can put a pen through it or a pencil. Almost, but it's right here from either side. What would that be for? And I paid 50 cents for this. I'm not sure if I should have got it or not. If you know anything about that, let me know in the comments. And then I also got this for my Valentine's Day decor. It's an upside down kitty. And there's a hole there, so he sits like that. That was 50 cents. Another free item, I was at a garage sale and they had this mug on the free table. They had a lot of free stuff, but I thought that was a cute mug, and then I'll show you what was inside. On the bottom it says stoneware made in Thailand. So it's a nice mug. That will be for sale around Christmas time, or I could put it in my booth for Christmas in July, which I'm going to be working on next. In the mug there was 3 pens, and then I think this is a corkscrew. And it looks like you could carry it with you on a keychain or something. And then I need your help with this. I thought this was one of those where you put a quarter in there and then hook it onto your key ring so you have a quarter for Aldi's, but a quarter does not fit. I tried it. So what is that? And it just says Havana House on the other side. I can't read the small print, but let me know if you know what that's for. That was in the cup for free. All right, we're getting down to my favorites. I have 2 favorites today. And I'm going to save this one for the very last. Okay, I was at a garage sale and it seemed like they were wanting to get rid of stuff too. And I saw these adorable salt and pepper shakers, Scotty dogs with magnetized noses. Aren't they darling? They were marked $3, and I just was honest with the guy and said, I don't know that I can go that high. I was just gonna sell them for in my booth and I would need to make a profit. He said, how about $1? And I said, sure. They both have their stoppers. And I thought they were newer. He did say that they were his parents, so they could still be newer. I don't know, but I'll have to look those up. But I just thought they were super cute. And then I found a BOLO. Do you know what a BOLO is? You're supposed to be on the lookout for them because they are great to find for whatever reason. I think mostly people talk about for a money maker if you can find them for a good deal. But I found my very first fairy light, and it was $2. I was at a garage sale, and so I decided I was going to get that. Now this is a different color around the edge. It's white, and then the top goes on like that, and then you put your light there and you can burn it. And one of my friends told me recently that you can put the battery operated ones in. I think that was Tina, my friend and subscriber. So I never thought of that, but what a great idea and a lot safer. So that's my BOLO. I'm so excited. And it was on my bucket list. I was always trying to find them, you know, at a price that I could flip it. So that will be for sale in my booth. I think that's everything. Oh, I did want to show you, my hubby worked my booth for me yesterday and he found this for me. He said it was 75% off and he got it for 32 cents. So that can go in my smiley face collection. And then I also wanted to show you from my, probably at this point, it was 2 videos ago, I got Mr. Potato Head at the rummage sale and I put him all together. And I also found out, my friend Melody from PA told me to look inside and it will tell you the year, and it's 1985. Also, Uh-oh, I dropped something. There's another piece in here, and I was wondering if anybody knows what it is. Here it is. I think it's his tongue. It must be his tongue, but it won't fit with his teeth. Maybe, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's in place of the mustache. No, because the mustache hooks onto the nose area. Let's just try this. But I thought you might want to see him put together. But he's very vintage and was selling on eBay for $20 and $24. I guess that's how it is. So you either put the tongue or the teeth, but you don't put both. All right, so he's going to be for sale in my booth, and I'm going to put $12 on him, which would be a deal compared to eBay. Here's where I put the other Avon decanter that you haven't seen yet. This was 50 cents as well, and it's a little Canton, and I just thought it went good with my patriotic red, white, and blue decor. I'm not keeping the Fenton fairy lamp, but I thought I would pop it in here to show you how it might look. Now that I see it, I'm gonna tweak like I always do. I like this maybe better. Let's see. Yeah, separated the two blue items, but doesn't that look cute? And that's, oh, yes, I wanted to show you this too. My subscriber, Michelle, said that it might look cute. My paperweight might look cute on a white doily, and I had already put it on a red doily. So what do you think of that, Michelle? I could change it to a white too. And then over here I had the bingo card to show you. I just put that in this little carpet protector for when you clean your carpet. It's to put under your couch or whatever. And there's one idea, or you could just lean it or put it in a flower frog. And then how about this? How do you like that? That's just been added there. So that's my stuff that I got that I could stage and show you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I didn't have any white little doilies handy, but I put it on this one. I guess it's more cream than white. I kind of like that too, even though it's oversized. What do you think of that? Vote in the comments below for your favorite. And thanks, Michelle. I love getting comments like that. All right, that's it. I would love to know what your favorite item or items are. And also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I will link that below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.